The Olympiad is taking place here in Budapest in our lovely conditions. There are 194 countries playing in the open section and 181 teams playing in the women's section. The Olympiad happens every 2 years. Each team has 4 boards with 1 reserve, and it's held over 11 rounds. Each player gets 1 point for a win, half point for a draw, and 0 for a loss. You combine the points from each player to make for a team total. So if you win 2 games and lose 2 games, that'll be 2 all. Play other countries as a team. So if it was, for example, England v India, all 4 players from the England team would play all 4 players from the India team. So here are my predictions on who I think will win, and who I think will overperform, and who I think might underperform. I think India are going to be too strong for the rest of the teams this time. They've got a really good mix of players, and we saw at the candidates recently just how strong the young players are. And we look at their ratings, they're also the 2nd top team by rating. So I think it's hard to see past them at the moment. The USA is always really strong, and they're the top team on rating, but they really lack Hikaru Nakamura this time. I think they're just going to lack that winning edge, so they're just going to come that bit short. But I wouldn't be surprised if they get silver or bronze. The 2 teams that I think people should watch out for this tournament are Turkey and Norway. Turkey have a couple of very young players, talking 11-year-old and 14-year-old on top boards, and I think they could perform at a much higher level than their rating, and they'll be a danger for anyone. Norway are led by Magnus Carlsen, and we know what great form he's in, having just won the SSCC title, and you wouldn't be surprised if he manages, even on top board, to win a gold medal. And if we look at Norway's depth, I think they can still cause a lot of problems even against top teams. The team that's worrying for me, in terms of perhaps underperforming in the open section, is probably going to be England and France. France really lack Alireza Firouzja for this tournament, and it affects their entire board order. It means on bottom boards they're a lot weaker than normal. England, well, they've got quite good depth. If we look at their ages, they've only got 1 player who's under 38, and that's David Howe, who's 35, I believe. And a lot of their players are over 50, and so you worry for them against a lot of these younger teams like Turkey, who have a lot of underrated players, whereas a lot of English players are sort of, you might say, on a decline a little bit compared to these top youngsters. The games start at 3 p.m. on Wednesday, and you can find live broadcasts on all the major chess sites, as well as live cameras of all the boards on the official website, which is quite interesting. Thanks a lot for watching. Good luck in your games.